Teen and adult class, how's everybody's day going? Hope you have a wonderful time so far. We're going to be having a great workout today. We're going to be learning some cool little self-defense details to review at home with either a partner or if you'd like by yourself. Doesn't matter, it's going to work both ways. How about we get a little warmed up though first? So find a space anywhere. Get in the back of your room, wherever you are, living room, den, wherever it is. Just make sure you make it work. Doesn't matter. All right, we're going to just start off. You get in our guard stance, and we're going to just do roundhouse kicks all the way down. Practice your pivot, practice your chamber, kicking out and back. And of course, the entire time, always keeping your hands up. Imagine like I'm in their room with you, and I'm trying to get you the entire time. So I do it on the other leg, pivot, chamber, kick out. Pivot, chamber, kick out. Work on the technique of those kicks. Try and get the height up. Work on your flexibility. And then once you get down, you can run on back. All right? Do that 3 more times without me. All right? Pause the video. Come back to me. Awesome. All right, once you're done with that, we're going to build it up to some side kicks now. So we take that roundhouse kick, chamber, and pivot, and we just make it go a lot deeper. And of course, kick at the bottom of our foot. So we kick all the way out and back. That's, remember, to push a target away. So we kick, boom, pushing it out and away from us. Kicking all the way down. And then you run on back. Awesome. Again, do that 2 or 3 times on your own. Pause the video and come on back to me. All right, awesome. We got one more round. We're going to take those 2 kicks, the roundhouse and the side kick, and we're going to combine the 2. So we're going to be working on our balance and also our chambers. So we do our roundhouse kick, re-chamber, bring it in tighter for a side kick. Boom. Try the other leg. Roundhouse, pivot deeper, side kick. Roundhouse, pivot deeper, side kick. Roundhouse, pivot, side kick. So this is going to really help you with your butt muscles, making it a lot stronger, making your kicks way more controlled, so that when you do come back into sparring, you all are going to be machines. All right, do that 2 or 3 times on your own. All right, now that we got the legs warmed up, we got to get the arms warmed up also. So we'll go into a bear crawl position. Now, usually we can just bear crawl up and down the room, but since we're limited on space, let's make it a little more interesting. When we go down, we're going to bear crawl forward a little bit and add a push-up. Boom. So every step that you take, you do a push-up all the way down. Make sure your chest is almost touching the floor, but don't let yourself get lazy. Don't take a nap. Get all the way down and then pop on up. Again, do it 2 or 3 times. Make sure you're feeling the arms. Go all the way down and keep good posture. Okay, let's do it. Nice. All right, once you're back, we're going to get into a little bit of self-defense. Now, first, before we can go ahead and do our first drill, I want to warm up and review one of our earlier defenses, a bump defense. So, we do a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in class on Mondays and Tuesdays, and all of you have been doing really, really excellent. But I want to review how to do an excellent mount defense. So let's pretend you can go ahead and lay flat on your back. Just don't get too comfy. And all you're going to pretend is that someone is getting on top of us. So of course we don't want that to happen. We want them to get off of us. So the best way to do it is grab onto something. Imagine like that person's there. Grab onto their belt, grab onto their arm, whatever it is. All right, you got control. Second step, we're going to go ahead, lift up our legs and slam down. Now notice my hips, my belt where it is, it's no longer touching the floor, it's up. Now I want to elevate my hips even farther, so I'm going to take these feet right here, and I'm going to walk them, boom, to my belt. So I walk them. Notice how my hips, they continue to get farther up. As soon as I'm there, that's when I can turn my hips to the side and roll over. Okay? So one more time. That person gets on top of us, right? We don't want that to happen, so we get control. Get control no matter how it is. Second step, lift the legs up. Slam onto the ground. Move your feet closer to your hips. Turn over. Okay? I want to see how fast you can do it. Do it 2 or 3 times. Of course, if you have a family member to help you out with it, have them get on top of you, try and get control of them, bump them off, and work on it. Okay, excellent. All right, now for review on our second self-defense, it's a choke from behind. We want to get out of it, and we have to stay really close to our attacker. So find a wall anywhere in your house. I'm going to be using this wall right here. Now, our first step, that person is trying to get us from behind. They're choking us from behind for a right arm. So the first thing we want to do is get control. We take both hands and we, boom, latch on, get control. Make sure that arm no longer belongs to your attacker. You can say that arm belongs to me, all right? Once you're there, notice how I'm really close to the wall, this wall right here, pretending it's my attacker. I'm gonna step out into a horseback stance. Boom, staying close to him the entire time. I'm turning over my shoulder, looking at my attacker. And as I try and escape from that choke, I wanna turn out. So the best way to do that is to stay close. I turn my hips. Notice how my head like taps the wall a little bit. Take it slow and step out. So again, work on your control and work on staying tight to the opponent, because even though it might be a little uncomfortable, right, we want to make sure we're staying close to the attacker. So again, they come around, right arm's trying to choke you. You grab on, latch on. Everybody steps out into a horseback stance, staying tight to the wall. And you can step out, swing out, keeping your head close. Boom, in your guard stance. So work on that a few times. Try and build up the speed, so up to the point where you're touching the wall, but also you're not like hitting it. So eventually you get up to the speed where you step out, boom, step out into our guard stance. Okay? So work on that a few times, and you can try both ways too if you would like. Maybe if they come with the left hand now, you can grab on, left arm, left leg steps out, and you turn to the right this time. Boom, and then go into your guard stance. Okay? So work on both sides. Come back to me when you're done. All right, excellent. Hope you got a good little workout there. Hope you were working on your hips, moving fast, getting away from the attacker, and getting control of the situation. That's awesome, and I can't wait to work on it with everybody when you get back in class. All right, so now, before we end off class, I think we should get a little bit of a sweat going. All right, we're gonna go and do a little bit of a variation of a combat sprint. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do a few different types of burpees. We're gonna do our tuck jump, bring up our knees really high. Of course, how high you jump, it's up to you. Do it at your own level. Drop into a push-up position, bend your arms all the way down. And now instead of just standing up normally, we're gonna go ahead into this position, like a duck walk position, and fall back. And now, instead of standing up like a grandma would, we're gonna elevate and swing the leg through, okay? So I did one of each, right? I did one tuck jump, one push up, and then the stand up. Now, all I do is I add on to it. I do 2 tuck jumps, 1, 2. Then I do 2 push ups. Bend the arms all the way down. A reminder, we're not standing up like grandma would, instead we're standing up like a black belt, all right? So we fall back, stand up, okay? Again, keep on following that pattern. This time, instead of doing 2, I go up to 3. I go, boom, 1, 2, 3. 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Just so you can see from a different angle how I stand up. I fall down, right? Left leg post, right leg straight, right arm post, left arm ready to block, elevate, swing through, okay? Go up to, if you're just a normal adult student or teen and adult student, you can go up to 5, or if you're a junior black belt or a first degree black belt, I want you going up to 7. Go for the real challenge, all right? Hope everybody had a wonderful day today. Keep on working hard. Make sure you pause the video, get a great workout in each time. And of course, we have all of the forms up on YouTube. So for all the normal adult students, your form right now is to take Samjan. Keep on practicing all the ones we've learned also too. All the higher belts, we're working on Samjan and Shiljan. And then, of course, first degrees, you know it's choreo, okay? Great job today, everybody. Go into a pitch stance, and let's all bow out. Say, I did my best.